Manipur crisis since May 3, 2023 completes 3 years. Homage paid to those who lost their lives in violence and unrest. Kokomi holds People's Convention on 3 years of Manipur crisis. 7 resolutions passed with focus to resolve issues. Lok Sabha MP Dr. Bimola Koijam says Meitei community trapped amid violence and unrest, slams BJP government over prolonged crisis. And Manipur joins World Press Freedom Day observance in line with United Nations theme, Shaping a Future of Peace. Hello and welcome to Impact News. You're watching Primetime English Bulletin. I'm JOYSHREE USHAM, bringing you the top stories and latest news at this hour. The violence and unrest in Manipur since May 3, 2023, involving Meitei and Kuki communities, completed 3 years today. Acting President of Federation of Civil Society Organizations, Fox Manipur, B.M. Yaima, called upon the people to raise a collective voice and urge both the state and central governments to bring a lasting solution to the ongoing conflict. He was speaking at the 3rd commemoration of the May 3, 2023 crisis organized by Fox at JN Manipur Dance Academy Auditorium today. Yaima lamented that the crisis has persisted for over 3 years, terming the situation unfortunate. He asserted that the center, which is responsible for the peace process, has been unable to take any concrete steps towards resolution. Fox acting president also expressed concern over renewed tensions between Naga and Kuki communities, suggesting the possibility of a hidden agenda. He stressed that building unity among different communities is the need of the hour, adding that talks with center would not yield positive results unless people come together with collective strength and raise a united voice. UMO President M. Sorojini, Manipur Kaital Nupi Marup General Secretary L. Mema, independent researcher Dr. Puyam Rakesh and Com Tribe Organization Valley Manipur President M. Haupu Kom, among others, attended the event. A 2-minute silence was also observed in honor of those who lost their lives in the crisis.
Mission Mianda Hard Patupa, Simusin, Satarapuse, Machina Maruakanda, Mian, Teneriba, Oavasing, Masigi, Warosh, Lama Pornabagidama, State Amadi, Center da Aquina, Masigumba, Miangi, Kolawazi, with Tahalaganda, Masigumba, with Mipamase, with Pantuk Sabani, Hariba, Siguma, Pamasida, Akoi Miamna, a pen pendagi, Wapamsing, Hanasu Kangan Legre, Adubu, and Amuk Hena, Aquina Nungaita, Toto, Miama, Tolokpa, Siguma, Miat, Tarapasing as a Masigi, Anoba Satariba Monsing as Suikoi, Leva Miam, Kananaraga, Centeramdi Estate, Ladiba, Lenga Anida, Asengba, Miam Yoba, Tamoy, Awabasing as a Pau Tanjanaba, Madugidam, Okoina, Singumba, Mipamaze, Pantuk 7.
Coordinating Committee on Manipur's Integrity, Kokomi, held a People's Convention on 3 years of Manipur crisis at Shumang Lila Shanglen in Imphal today. Retired Head of Political Science Department of Imphal College, A.K. Shetazid, attended the convention as moderator. Leaders from various communities, civil society organizations, along with members of Mairapaibi groups and local clubs, took part in the program. 7 resolutions were passed during the meeting. The resolutions include the demand that the Manipur government must fight proxy war against indigenous people of Manipur to wipe out Kuki narco-terrorism, justice in Tronglaubi terror attack and TM Kasom ambush case, judicial probe into CRPF firings in Tronglaubi, resettlement of all IDPs, abrogation of SU Pact and NRC updation to curb infiltration of illegal immigrants in the state. Speaking on the sidelines, Kokomi convener YK Dhiren said that necessary steps will be taken to ensure that the demands are met. He also informed that the decision was also taken to observe May 3 as Anti-Narco-Terrorism Day every year.
Inclusive of Warif Kara, Logjay, Warif Singasi, Tabak to Ontok Naba, Mayamna Sinabira Mibangasi, Open Convention Sina, Miamna Kokomida, Sinabira Miba Tabaxingasi, Tabakta, on talking about Miamga, Koi, Terminaduna, Eko Miamgi, Apamba, Tamimiba, Dumla, luxury Bangasi, Warep Taruka said, Eko Makatana, government, the Stakshinduna, Eko Tabak on talking about crisis as a result of Nobuhanabada, Kokomina, Angamba Takta, Eko Miam Gulena, Honanavagi, Adumlaba, Tanzadu, Nasi Pibirum Bishe, Koi Manganzaroy, Aduna Makatana, Kokomina, Hena, Lepak Miam Galuna, Chin Cookie Narco terroristing season Arakanda, Satari, but Prokiwara said, Masi, Loishinda Bohanabada, Akak Platana, Makatana, Honagigani.
President of Shiv Sena Manipur Pradesh, M. Tombi, noted that peaceful dialogue is the only way to resolve the crisis which has been raging on for more than 3 years now. He made a remark while speaking to media persons today at Shiv Sena Imphal Babupara office in commemoration of 3 years of the May 3, 2023 crisis. Maintaining that the prevailing crisis in the state is being orchestrated by certain groups, Tombi asserted that center and state government can bring an end to it within hours. Tombi emphasized that controlling Kuki militants under sue detection and deportation of illegal immigrants will improve the situation in the state. He went on to say that the government must give proper aid to families of those who lost their lives and who remain missing in the violence. He furthermore called upon politicians to uphold their duty and responsibility, saying that now is not the time to politicize issues to gain some brownie points.
Why not? Akogi mi yum mai thaba mi hatpa mayam se asgi illegal immigrant mayam se siki military crackdown tok driba karigino huji thing mallab ne ba loina thuiba Irang community ani ki Irang gi mathak community me yaksal tuna triangle war oiraba sigumba ase state amdi central government atu matam notion bina hona bio mayam kitang sacrifice tawna se sacrifice ke hebit leina se ba natra di akoi community punam khungun punam mut khani pundum tum mane ba.
A mass rally was taken out along Tidim Road from Nambol to Kodompokpi, demanding an end to the prolonged crisis in the state and calling on the government to step down if it fails to resolve the situation. The rally was organized by United Protection Committee Nambol, an umbrella body of 222 clubs, organizations and Mairapaibi groups from Oinam, Nambol, Konthaujam, Nauria, Pakanglakpa and Wangoi assembly constituencies. Participants marched along Tidim Road, passing through Nambol Sabal Lekai, Nambol Bazar, Nambol Chingmang, Nambol Police Station area, Foizang Lambam and Utlo Chanura Bazar before concluding at Kodompokpi Lamkai. The rally later returned to Nambol Bazar.
Manipur Langak na ekoi census tawne na tawri basi ekoi NRC tawdagdi census tawbe yaroi central ki security forces lakngi matakta Manipur da ngasi Irang chi horokum matamda thajin gre ngasi phawda asuk yamma masing yamaba mi amada kun gi changda security amba force amma thungnaba chi lera bahawda ngasi Irang chi Manipur ki kaisi situation mangamde adundi ahoi adum India Langak na ekoi divided ekoi chi khaido rabara police ma tawra kanda mayam na hainari ba pokshi war ka se masi chumabra haibegi ekoi miam da horok pagi wahang amang sidi lagle mana masina si tampam sida ekoi mayam pun lemina dagadi Manipur se sahili sing kaya ipai pusina kanna thabiba Manipur se lehauroi haibase ekoi thamjage.
A public convention was also held today at Jantar Mantar in New Delhi on the theme Together for Manipur, Justice for All under the banner We Remember 3rd May, 3 years of Manipur violence. The event was jointly organized by Masat, Mayon, Unikas, TMP, Nupi, Liglam Ngakpa, Maite Heritage Society, Dimas, World Maite Council, Assam Tripura, Maite Apunbalup and DMCC. Arambai Tengol paid tribute to its 21 members who lost their lives during the May 3, 2023 crisis. The memorial observance was organized by Arambai Tengol Unit 39 at Mayang Imphal Khuman Multipurpose Hall, Mayang Imphal, Thana Wanglekai. Members of clubs, Mairapai B groups and public paid tribute to the fallen members of Arambai Tengol at the event. Arambai Tengol Unit 19 Wangkaya School also carried out an observance May 3 crisis under the banner Maitei Mikap Thokpa Numit. The observance was held at Wall United Club Community Hall, Wangkaya Angom Lekai. Attendees paid floral tributes to those who lost their lives in the Manipur conflict. Speaking on the sidelines, Unit Commander Langolba Maitei said Kuki narco-terrorists have been waging war against the indigenous Maitei community where several people were killed. He called for unity among all the indigenous people, also urging elected people's representatives to come together and fight against the common enemy.
Center dagi haiba du khak chatpa center da base tawe haragasu Manipur sida laiba MLA humpu se punna lingjen manaragadi phana yamna adagi instruction la agasu akoina lingjen manana lepa kandadi akoi mai pak podu ngangoni khale du akoina lingjen manadi pawpodi akoi ngi sanghiliba khongjang se amana ama singdhanaba amana tawbuda amana khurok thangba amana kaino ma sinbada amana yengkinba akoi lingjen manadaba mai thokpa akoi gi ihau se maikai ama chum dabagi mami ama tai mana pamba mana tongingba ta tawbugi mo ma tawe duna akoi arambai gi oinadi akoi apunba akoi maitai haiba group sina pulakpa aduga akoi gi leiriba politician sing aduga MLA sing sina pulakpa numito adukanda akoi mai pa kanin khalle adugi mikuptune akoi arambai na ngaijari su.
Members of Arambai Tengol Unit 37 also paid tribute to those who laid down their lives in Manipur violence during a commemorative program held at How Ground in Singjamei. Singjamei Chingamatak Young Learners Club also marked the 3rd anniversary of Manipur violence with a commemorative event held at its premises located near Singjamei Chingamatak How Ground. Speaking on the occasion, Chingamatak Young Learners Club President Konjengbam Chingkam informed that Singjamei Kendra Apunba Club, an umbrella body of all the clubs in Singjamei AC, has been formed and it will work for welfare of the constituency and the state.
Koi sai hum pharak bagi adung ba megi tari ahum ji akoi club asina sinjara kanda koi laisu kat bagi thoram ama akoi club asida satha jabani loina ngasi gi tanja asi lojaka club mayam asi gi apun ba body ma semjare haire ba body asi maming na singjamai kendra apun ba club haina ngasi gi nimisida akoi da form tawjare akoi kendra si sakot thorang development adu awana taraba mayam asida akoi club mayam je punjan jarga da karigum tawba yaba thodang sing tu lojage.
Bataya School marked the 3rd anniversary of Manipur crisis as Mikap Thokpa Numit. A tribute-paying program was held at New Thombutong Community Hall in Brahmapur, Laipufam, Lekai.
In 2023, sidagi haugiba kuki narco-terrorist koi phurup ani gi marakta songna giba lan sida koi thawaina ponthapi khraba koi athobi singi Homda Hikalika Tamba Mobu Ikai Kumnaba Utpoina Hikalika Tambagi Toroma Maka Pangtok Savan. Is Ongtanghan Punjangisi, Lingjan Ongtanghana Managisi, Lingjan Manaba Mamatota and a Kanjay, Mai Pake Hargadi.
Arambai Tengol Unit 13 also paid tribute to all the victims of violence and unrest in the state since May 3, 2023 during an event held at Kongpal Ketri Lekai, Iran Farm Tongkong, Nedo Community Hall. United Club Palel convener Morangtem Jiban said that the people must remain cautious and prepared as no resolution has been achieved in the prevailing unrest. He made a remark at the observance organized by Arambai Tengol Unit 40 Palel at Palel Maning Lekai Community Hall to honor the victims of the prevailing crisis. Speaking at the observance, Jiban said incidents of firing has climbed down. However, this does not mean that the conflict has been resolved. Mentioning that the Tronglaubi bomb attack on April 7, Jiban said that the crisis is still raging on. Noting the importance of work to earn livelihood and survive, he maintained that people must also uphold the spirit of territorial integrity and that struggle should continue until a lasting solution is achieved.
Makoina iraiba gidamak izati gidamak logi bathana do makoina pamami boto mai pagri bhawba ekoi makoi gi matung ilaga koi chapsana nakoi gidamak nakoina pamjana ba thabak sing do suksoi soidana nakoi gi hingori ba ekoina tawrokhi gani haibu gi acha pathaja badu loina na lai kat padu koi ohense dene koi ngake so tawna ba manana na koi na samsalam ba lamben du da koi suksoi soi da na panthum du yo ri phau ba koi samsil khigani.
Local clubs and Marapaibi groups along Tinsit Road also marked the 3rd anniversary of Manipur crisis. The observance was held at Yaralpa Tinsit Road, Chingkai Ching. Brahmapur Social Club along with Marapaibi groups in Brahmapur Bamon Lekai area also carried out a candlelight vigil today at the club's auditorium in Brahmapur, Lalji, Lakpa Lekai, Imphal East in honor of all those who have lost their lives in the prolonged Manipur crisis. Kukizo community today observed Separation Day, marking 3 years since the outbreak of violence on May 3, 2023, under the aegis of Indigenous Tribals Leaders Forum (ITLF). The observance was held at Multipurpose Hall Tuibong and the Martyrs Park at Second Village. Thousands of people gathered at both venues to pay tribute to their loved ones, remembering those who lost their lives during the violence. Speaking to media, ITLF spokesperson Ginza Volzong claimed that more than 40,000 people were displaced and are currently staying in relief camps. He also stated that the observance was not limited to Churachandpur, but was also held in Kampokpi under the aegis of Kotu and in Mori under HTC. Referring to political developments, Volzong alleged that some MLAs had joined the formation of a popular government for vested interests, claiming that the public does not support it. A bomb exploded near a crematorium in Malom, located near Army Gate, just outside Imphal International Airport this afternoon. According to PAG News sources, the explosion took place at around 12 noon at the crematorium located adjacent to the wall of Bir Tikendrajit International Airport. No casualties were reported in the blast. A police case has been registered in connection with the incident and investigation is underway. Meanwhile, proscribed outfit KCP has issued a press statement claiming responsibility for the bomb blast. In a press note issued by KCP Secretary Information and Publicity Relation Punsiba Maite, the outfit alleged that the explosion is a warning to illegal drug operations allegedly taking place inside the airport, which is being used as a hub by drug traffickers to move consignments of drugs and illicit substances. Ukhrul MLA Ram Muiva condoles the demise of a former Forest and Environment Minister, former General Administration Minister, veteran Tangkhul leader S. Erter, who passed away on May 2 at the age of 99. In a condolence message, MLA Ram Muiva recalled Erter's contribution to society and described him as a humble and generous leader who helped many in need, stating that Erter's passing is a great loss not only to the Tangkhul community but to the entire state of Manipur. The MLA extended his condolences to the bereaved family. Lok Sabha MP Dr. Angomta Bimolakwejam expressed astonishment that members of Meitei community, the backbone of Manipur, have fallen victim to traps set by others amid the violence and unrest in the state since 2023. He was speaking at the foundation stone laying ceremony of a multi-purpose community hall at Patsoi Part 1 Awang today. Addressing the gathering, Dr. Bimol highlighted the role of Meitei community in maintaining cordial relations among different communities in the state. However, he said that due to elements opposed to peace, the crisis remains unresolved. He also accused the government of India of failing to take adequate steps to end the crisis. Further, the MP criticized security forces for not ensuring the safety and rights of citizens and alleged that BJP-led government is responsible for prevailing chaotic situation in the state.
Mitop khando ka mapanda tan to pai bisa Bharat Sarkar ki legal and moral responsibility ni NRC tan badai khoi kain kai de lo na ya bani nium chum na bo pot ne no khandok na bam tawi masi mathau tai na hair ka kari ung sandore Meitei gi yek na bani kuki mi chang chang nge miam na tale ba dabi sa aran bani na hair ga thagat pa ngam ni press ya ba mi su engon na nang clip ta ba ina othok bani de ko ni na ngam mi du ki complete opposite nang khala ine angak pa na se political parties the mature bani nang spokesperson nang kan bi yang gyan tan na khan da angang masati ta ta ro ka thadora ka daw nate BJP hai party su angang nate Leipa nga iba political party ni moi marak su mutual level mi yaw ngani pai nga yaw bani national party ne India ko malai ba bu le ngang iba party na kadai de gino makhong mari samna da ba mi khra tha do ka panang da ngang hali sikari gina sibi.
Social activist R.K. Rameshwar called upon all indigenous communities of the state to stand united, saying that unification of all 36 indigenous communities of the state is the only way to safeguard Manipur's integrity. Rameshwar made a remark at a sit-in organized by Changangai Apunba Loop at Changangai Awanglekai in connection with the prevailing social issues facing the state today. Speaking on the sidelines, Rameshwar emphasized that collective efforts from all indigenous communities of Manipur is necessary to stop the operations of Kuki narco-terrorists and curb infiltration of outsiders entering and settling the state. He lamented over delay in justice in Tronglaubi bomb and other cases. Rameshwar urged the state government to uphold its duties, stating that maintaining law and order is a state subject. He maintained that BJP is in power in both the center and the state, expressing the need to urge central leaders for a lasting solution. Highlighting pressing issues such as failure to restore free movement on state's national highways and hardship of IDPs, Rameshwar commented that such issues are not heard of in any other part of the world, calling for immediate action to resolve these issues at the earliest.
Manipur ngasi misam kya sirakpa siriba singsi justice pangta basi yamna laibak thibani aro law and order habasi state list ta yauri bani law and order ngak pasi gi sab dai tari Manipur government gi mathong ni haje thamjage aro Manipur government na center da su same manaba party na government paibi di bani na central leaders sing da fazana convince tawbirakanda sahi ahum phana Manipur gi bazana mafam kya da satpa phangdaba national highway sing da satpa ngamdaba free movement yadaba government na masi thune meng sanction birakanda national highway freely satpa ngamdaba se satpa ngamna Manipur government na kongtang local from thue Manipur government amukan su appeal tawjaning ma se haiba IDP people singa se masa gi marom dam da sang nam dam da central government leaders in the phadana convince orokanda yamna proper planning amaga loina na masi IDP sing se mai magi mayum da hanjanba ngamaka Manipur shanti porkani.
Now with that, it's time for a small commercial break. After the break, we'll bring you news on World Press Freedom Day observance jointly organized by DIPR, AMJU and EGM. Keep watching Impact News.
Class 11 amadi 12 school tamna medical engineering NDA SSC law entrance exam thanabagi tawriba adugumba integrated program yauba school amani Alpha Center of Excellence Academy Babupara ngasi maklangsing bureau class 11 tamnabagi damakta nungairaba paw amana dropper batch haibadi need engineering NDA lakliba me kungani pandagi haujarakani contact tawbirau Alpha Center of Excellence Academy Babupara.
Welcome back. After the break, you're watching Primetime English Bulletin. Manipur joins the rest of the globe in observing World Press Freedom Day today in line with the United Nations theme, Shaping a Future of Peace. The Directorate of Information and Public Relations, DIPR, All Manipur Working Journalists Union and Editors Guild Manipur jointly marked the occasion at DIPR Auditorium at Nitya Park Chutek. Addressing the event, IPR Director T.H. Charanjit highlighted the crucial role of press as the third pillar of democracy, stressing the need for freedom to report on societal issues. He, however, noted that press freedom is not absolute and urged media persons to avoid content that could harm national security or communal harmony, referring to provisions under Clause 2 of Article 19 of the Indian Constitution.
Koigi press na koigi security to nation adigi integrity sovereignty and integrity koigi morality and decency follow tauba adudagi koigi neighboring state ke koi friendly relation da kai na ba port tauba ya da ba adigi violence inside tauya da ba kai na koigi constitution da piriba article sida piram bi base hana thamle yamna faje ne khali loina maki pillar khudi maki check and balances to ni tawrami base aduna koi asigumba numida sida media fraternity laibiriba punamak pu hayamna World Press Freedom Day gi 2026 ki wish tawjari.
Speaking on the occasion, EGM Secretary and Impact News Editor-in-Chief Yumnam Rupachandra raised concerns over violations of press freedom, questioning how truthful reporting can be ensured without it. He also emphasized the responsibility of journalists to assess the societal impact of their reports. EGM President Khogendra Khomram stressed media's role in guiding the state amid prevailing law and order situation, while informing that DIPR, AMJU and EGM will soon deliberate on the recent advisory issued by the Home Department. AMJU President Asim Bhakta expressed hope that the observance of World Press Freedom Day would be made an annual calendar program by DIPR.
Freedom to do what? Freedom to tell the truth. Truth is truth is qualified responsibility have bottom to like to name. I know Chumbani and a Kangmatamda, a Chumbase, see Katang Haimatamda, context Yaudrava, context Yaudragadi, a Chumbazisu, Adum, social chaos talking about Chumbo with Yauduinem. Aduna, everything truth fearlessly, high babies, the Yaudu responsibilities, a context with the name.
Sahitya Thaupanglub also observed World Press Freedom Day with a function held at Manipur Press Club. As part of the event, Thiam Prem Kumar Award was conferred on senior journalist Nepram Krishna Mohan. Speaking on the occasion, Krishna Mohan highlighted violations of press freedom and stressed the need to uphold journalistic independence. Also addressing the gathering, AMJU President Asim Bhakta noted that World Press Freedom Day is observed in over 180 countries and expressed appreciation for Sahitya the occasion. Sahitya Thaupanglub President Tongbram Amarjit and Laikol President Chongtham Subadani were also present at the event.
Tamona Supanmira Mehasi, World Press Day Gimaranda, Mayam the Sumasi, Sini, Hazixi, Award Simasi, Hugukibasi, Mayamsi, Magi, line of duty, the Siba, Yam Song, nothing of the Yam Song Song Toy, Siki, Pangsinse, Hariba, Kanosita, Nasi, Tamoda Piu, Yam Noise, Matung the Chu, Long Tokage, Anjinse, Sumana Kra, and whatever things you moise, Tona Happy Buena, Award Piu, Matung Satavina, Yam Dapin Tokari.
The National Eligibility Cum Entrance Test Undergraduate 2026 was conducted across the country today by National Testing Agency. In Manipur, the examination was held at centers in Imphal, Chandel and Churachandpur. Candidates began arriving at their respective centers from around 9 a.m. and were allowed to enter examination halls from approximately 11 a.m. onwards. Adequate security arrangements were put in place to ensure smooth and orderly conduct of the examination. The test commenced at 2 p.m. Nationwide, candidates appeared for the highly competitive medical entrance examination at around 552 centers spread across 37 states. Kedragaon MLA Sheikh Narul Hassan today inaugurated the newly repaired Bailey Bridge connecting Bamun, Kampur, Imphal East and Kaika village, which had been in a deplorable state for the last 1 year. Repair work of the Bailey Bridge was taken under chairperson of Bamul Kampu Gram Panchayat, Iringbam Akin, under the overall supervision of MLA Narul Hassan. Manipur Home Guard Employee Welfare Association has submitted a memorandum to Chief Minister Y. Kemchand, Director General of Police and Ministry of Home Affairs, urging authorities to fill up vacant Home Guard posts in the state. The association alleged that the Home Department of Manipur government overlooked Home Guards in its recent announcement to fill 7,000 vacant posts. Speaking to media at the association's office in Luang Sambam, Imphal East today, its President Yangle Mangi stated that around 200 Home Guard posts are currently lying vacant in the state, contrary to Ministry of Home Affairs guidelines, which recommend deployment of 3,030 personnel. He further informed that Manipur DGP has recommended deployment of 800 Home Guards in Kakching and Zirbam districts to strengthen security and law enforcement.
Honorable Chief Minister and Honorable Home Minister Anuba Anise Amutang Hakiang Nana Koi Unazaraga Makoida Akoya Awabasi Paudamaga Amutangi Akoigi Kudong Tiba Kudong Zadaba Mayam se Cook Nana Chinbiu Loina recruitment as the Home Guard keepers then Wali Basing Sizu Hapsan Divadanatana Tarkariba Award Passing the Zoo Hasabiu Aruga State Asigi recruitment Togadoba Home Gi Lishing Tariat Lawado State the Sanaba Home Department among the Basing the Zoo recruitment Atu bottom the Sembiraga Matic chaba home guard ki nupi nupa qualified oiba sportsman national reward phangba kaya marum ma ju home guard ta tadana lei ribe se amutang masak khangbiyu home guard ki gilban se ubiraga home guard sing ju amutang di ahen banataba bibam thokba phangam thokba tawibam thokba sidi panthadana tawbiyu.
Security forces continue to conduct search operations and area domination in the fringe and vulnerable areas across districts of Manipur, resulting in the recovery of various weapons. Security forces recovered IED weighing around 9 kilograms, one 12-bore rifle and 5 live rounds of 7.62 mm ammunition during a search operation conducted yesterday at Henjang village area under Thawal Dam police station, Imphal East district. As part of a war on drugs campaign, Manipur police arrested one person with a 5 kilogram, 560 gram opium from a mobile check post under Andro police station in Imphal East district on May 2nd. The arrested person is 46-year-old Takelambam Sonia Chani of Kwata. Police also seized a mobile phone from the arrested person. The Election Commission has taken extraordinary step of cancelling the entire voting process in Falta Assembly constituency of South 24 Parganas district, West Bengal. Fresh polling will be held on the 21st of this month across all 285 polling stations, including auxiliary booths. The counting of votes will be held on the 24th of May. In its statement, the Commission explained that the decision followed reports of severe electoral offences and large-scale subversion of the democratic process during the voting on April 29. Counting of votes for assembly elections in West Bengal, Kerala, Tamil Nadu, Assam and Union Territory of Puducherry will be held tomorrow. Voting for all 126 seats in Assam, 140 in Kerala and 30 seats in Puducherry was held on the 9th of April. Counting of votes for 234 assembly constituencies in Tamil Nadu and 293 assembly seats in West Bengal will also be held tomorrow. In weather update, India Meteorological Department Imphal Center forecasts rainfall across districts of Manipur over the next 2 days. According to the report, a yellow warning has been issued in parts of the state today, predicting thunderstorms accompanied by winds of 30 to 40 kilometers per hour. ICR Agro Meteorological Unit Lamfelpa reported that Manipur recorded 4.2 millimeters of rainfall in the last 24 hours. Now to sports news. The 21st AFC Under-17 Men's Asia Cup will kick off on May 5. The Football Cup under Asian Football Confederation is being hosted by Saudi Arabia. 16 teams are competing in 4 groups. Group A consists of Saudi Arabia, Tajikistan, Thailand and Myanmar. Japan, Indonesia, China and Qatar in Group B. South Korea, Yemen, Vietnam and United Arab Emirates in Group C. And Uzbekistan, Australia and India in the Group D. Several players from the state are in the Indian team, including defender Korov Konthokjam, midfielders Denny Wangkem, Diamond Thokjam, Mukundo Ningthaujam and Nitish Kumar Yengkom, and forward players Gunleiba Wangkai Rakpam, Hirangamba Seram, Raj Wahingbam and Washington Ngangom. India will play its first league match against Australia on May 6 at 7 p.m. and against Uzbekistan on May 10 at 8 p.m. Manipur advances to semi-final in the second Northeast Lil Master Cricket Trophy. In today's match of the Cricket Trophy being hosted by Tripura under Assam Cricket Association played at Agartala TIT Cricket Ground, Manipur defeated Sikkim by 9 wickets in its last league match. Manipur's bowler Rahul Thongam was named man of the match. Arunachal Pradesh, Assam and Mizoram are competing in league matches in groups A, and Manipur, Nagaland, Sikkim and host Tripura are competing in Group B. Now, before we end, let's take a look at the headlines once again. Manipur crisis since May 3, 2023 completes 3 years. Homage paid to those who lost their lives in violence and unrest. Kokomi holds People's Convention on 3 years of Manipur crisis. 7 resolutions passed with focus to resolve issues. Lok Sabha MP Dr. Bimola Koijam says Meitei community trapped amid violence and unrest slams BJP government over prolonged crisis. And Manipur joins World Press Freedom Day observance in line with United Nations theme, shaping a future of peace. That's all we have in this bulletin. Thank you for being with us. Coming up next is Primetime Manipuri Bulletin. Have a great Sunday evening and stay safe.
Not sure about you? Looking to build a future in technology? Admissions are now open at National Institute of Electronics and Information Technology for academic session 2026-27. Choose from in-demand courses like BCA, BSc Computer Science,